Hello everyone! Welcome to our English class. Before we proceed to our new lesson for today, let's quick review our topic yesterday. Okay class, what was our last topic yesterday? Very good, poetry. So, what is poetry all about? Very good. Can you give some examples of poetry? Very good. Before I discuss the lesson, so let's play a game class. So please prepare pencil and paper. Class, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. First picture. Guess it. Done?
Yes.
Alright. The next picture. Guess it. Done?
Yes.
Alright. The next picture. Guess it. Done?
Yes.
Alright. So class, did you enjoy the game?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I have here two questions. So first question, may I please read? Okay, what is your insight about what you read? Great. And then the number two question, may you please read? What is your insight about what you read? Great. What comes in your mind when you hear the word fiction and non-fiction? Very good. Let's define prose, fiction, and non-fiction. May you please read what is prose all about? Exactly. So in addition, prose is a language that we use to share information, to express ourselves, to engage the world around us. Here are the 8 elements of prose: character, setting, plot, point of view, mood, theme, style. First element, what is character? May you please read? What is your insight about character? Exactly. In other words, character is a representation of human beings, sometimes animals, or even inanimate objects. Next element is setting. May you please read? What comes in your mind when you hear the word setting? Very good. So, in other words, setting is a place where the story happens. It can be a specific time, location, historical period, or fictional world. What is your insight about plot? Very good. In addition, plot is a sequence of the story. It includes rising action, whereas the story started to build up. Climax is the biggest problem happens. Falling action is the problem started to solve. Resolution is the ending of the story. Next is point of view. May you please read what is point of view? Very good. So, point of view is a person who telling the story. It can be first person using I, second person using you, third person using he, she, or they. Next is mood. So, what is your insight about mood? Very good. Last element is style. May you please read what is style? What is your insight about style? Very good. Style include the sentence structure. How do long or complex the sentences? Does the author use figurative language? Also the word structure. Based on what we discussed about prose and its element, what did you think the purpose of prose? Very good. Exactly. The purpose of prose is to convey ideas, to tell stories, to deliver information. Can you give example of prose? Very good. So I have here some example of prose. If you would choose one of these elements to be most important for creating interesting story, which would you choose and why? Thank you. So let's move on fiction. What do you think fiction is? Okay. May you please read what is fiction? What comes in your mind when you read this meaning of fiction? Very good. In addition, fiction is only an author's imagination. It's only an imaginative ideas to explore the themes. It's not true story. It's only an imagination. Here are the 7 elements of fiction: character, setting, plot, point of view, theme, tone, and conflict. First is character. So what is your insight about character? When you hear the character, what comes in your mind? And may you please read what is character? Thank you. In other words, character is a person or people involved in the story. Sometimes it is animals or even inanimate object, personality, the traits, like that. Next element of fiction is setting. May you please read what is setting? What comes in your mind when you hear the word setting? Or based on what you read? Exactly. So, in addition, or in other words, setting is a atmosphere or a place, a specific place, time, location, or in short, where the story happens. Did you experience making a stories?
Yes.
Okay. In stories in general, they has a beginning, middle, and ending. So when you create a story, you need to follow the pattern, which is beginning, middle, and then ending. May you please read what is plot? Thank you. So, what comes in your mind or what is your insight about plot? In other words, did you familiar with this diagram?
Yes.
Position, rising action, and in the middle, climax, falling action, and then resolution. The fourth element is point of view. So, may you please read what is point of view? Thank you. So, what comes in your mind when you hear the word point of view? Very good. So, in other words, in this part is who is telling the story. It can be first person, second person, third person. So, in first person using I, and then third person using you, third person using he, she, or they. The fifth element is team. So, may you please read? What is your insight about what you read? Thank you. In addition, theme is a central idea or message of the story, or in theme, revealed the core of conflict. An example, it can be the theme of happiness, loss, hope. May you please read what is tone? What is your insight about tone? Very good. In other words, tone is help the authors to evoke the emotion of the readers. And the last element of fiction is conflict. So may you please read what is conflict? Thank you. What comes in your mind when you hear the word conflict? Exactly. In conflict, it is the suspense, I'd say, and then, or conflict is a struggle between two opposing forces. Plus, I have here the two passage. So, may you please read the first passage? Second passage. Thank you. Plus, I have here the two passage. So, may you please read the first passage? Second passage. Thank you. Based on the two passages that you read, what do you think the example of fiction? Very good. The passage 1, because it's only an imagination. What we discuss about fiction and its element, what keys you have learned how creating a fiction, stories or movies. Thank you. Can you give example of fiction? Very good. So I have here some example of fiction. What do you think the purpose of fiction based on what we discussed, what we have sharing of ideas? Exactly, to entertain. Exactly, to entertain. They allow author to explore the complex themes to create believable character. Let's move to non-fiction. So, based on what we have learned what is fiction, what do you think the non-fiction is? So, let's explore what is non-fiction. So, may you please read what is non-fiction? Thank you. So, what is your insight about non-fiction? Exactly. So, in addition, it is the factual, the real people, the real stories, the real events. Like, I give it example, right? Biographies, um, essays, articles, journal, like that. Here are the elements of non-fiction: structure, purpose, objectivity, narration, setting, vocabulary, dialogue, descriptive writings. These are the 8 elements of non-fiction. So first element, structure. May you please read? Thank you. So what comes in your mind? What is your insight about structure? Very good. So in other words, structure is how the information organized to guide the readers. Second is purpose. So when you hear the word purpose, what comes in your mind? So please read what is purpose. Thank you. So in addition, purpose is a reason of author why he or she is writing, because of to inform, to persuade, to entertain. The third element is objectivity. What do you think? Objectivity is one part of element of nonfiction. Thank you. So, may you please read what is objectivity? So, in other words, objectivity is when you're presenting an ideas, so don't be biased or don't put any bias on that writing. You need to be fair when you're writing. The fourth is narration. So in every story that you read, that you watch, it's a lot of differences how to narrate the story. So in narration, do you have idea what is narration, or do you have any experience that you shared about what you read or what you listen, what you watch about narration of the story? Thank you for sharing. So may you please read what is narration? Thank you. So, what is your insight about narration? Thank you. So, narration, in other words, is it is the style of the authors or who has or who have made the story, to how to narrate the story to engage the readers or who's people watching. May you please read what is setting? Thank you. So, setting is a context of information, includes specific time, location, and social environment. The sixth element is vocabulary. What do you think that vocabulary is part of element of non-fiction? Thank you. In addition, sometimes authors put some anonymous or hard word that catching the attention of the readers, like he or she search what is the meaning, what is the connect in the story like that, expanding the knowledge of the readers in learning and uh, to know the new concepts, to learn more different words. May you please read what is dialogue? What is your insight about dialogue? Thank you. So in other word, dialogue is the voice of the persons that express their part. Last element, descriptive writing. May you please read? Any idea? In addition, descriptive writing is bringing information to our life with vivid image and sensory. Involve and connect with their experiences or express themselves. I have here two passage. So may please read passage 1 and then 2. What do you think in this passage is non-fiction? Very good. Exactly the passage 1 because it's about the article of space exploration. I have here some examples of non-fiction. What do you think the purpose of non-fiction? Very good. To inform. It's all clear?
Yes.
Alright, so in summary, prose is a straightforward that use in variety of writing, while fiction is only an imaginative idea. And non-fiction is all about the real facts. It seems that you know how to identify and differentiate fiction and non-fiction. Let's do an activity. So, I give it only 3 minutes to finish this activity. For those students have strong connection, use it Socrative for this activity. This is the room name, Villa Mayor 0718, and then after you put it the name and you access this activity. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. For those who can't answer in Socrative, I flash here the activity. Answer using paper and ball pen. After it, you will take a picture and pass it on Google Classroom. So to make it clear our discussion, our lesson, let's do one activity. So for those students who have strong connection, answer this activity using YPS or Word and then pass it on Google Drive. I give it 5 minutes to finish this activity. For those who can answer in YPS or Word, please take picture of your work using paper and ball pen and then pass it on Google Drive. Okay? Please read the direction before you do your activity. do an activity. So I give it only 3 minutes to finish this activity. For those students who have strong connection, answer this activity using YPS or Word and then pass it on Google Drive. I give it 5 minutes to finish this activity. And for those who can't answer in YPS or Word, please take picture of your work using paper and ball pen and then pass it on Google Drive. Another activity for application class, you need to use Canva for this activity, and you need to pass it on um, Google Drive. I give it 5 minutes to finish this activity. For those students who have strong connection, please follow the respective application. You can answer on Canva. I plus share the activity for you, and then answer on paper, then take a picture and pass it on Google Drive. Clear?
Yes.
Our quiz for today, I'll using Google Forms. So, for those who have strong connection, please answer on Google Form. And for those students who have not yet access the link for Google Form, I flash you the quiz and then answer it on paper, take a picture, and pass it on Google Classroom. Your assignment is you need to choose between fiction and non-fiction. That's it for today. Goodbye, class. Have a nice day. God bless all.